Hi everyone, sorry for my frequent absences right now. I'm hoping this is the last time that I'll be gone before Christmas break. Today should be a pretty low-key day. The first thing I need you to do is to check to make sure you have all of your work over the Grasshopper and the Bell Cricket done, because you'll have a test on Wednesday. The first assignment of the Grasshopper and the Bell Cricket is the vocab questions 1 through 5, page 174. They're fill in the blank, and if you need help with the definitions of the words, you can find those in the margins of your textbook throughout the story. The second assignment that you should have already completed is questions 1 through 3. They're multiple choice. They're the check your understanding questions over the Grasshopper, the Bell Cricket on page 179. The other thing you may need to finish if you didn't get done the other day is the analyze the text questions. We're just doing the top of the page on 180. We're not going to do the research section. Make sure that each question response that you have is a couple of sentences. Each question asks multiple questions, so make sure you give a complete answer. I'll be grading this in class on Wednesday. So make sure that you not only have it completed, but also that your answers are accurate. If you have questions, you're always welcome to email me or to stop by on Tuesday or Wednesday for help during academic support or activity period. Last week there was a verb phrase worksheet given online. You can find that in the assignments tab of your dashboard. Make sure that if you've got that done, that you've gone back and checked the button on your dashboard that says I'm done, so that I have access to mark that off as complete. That one is just a completion grade. So those are your all assignments. Make sure that you get those done today, and those are ready for grading by Wednesday. Today you have a couple of new tasks. The first one is a verb phrases worksheet. It's a hard copy of a worksheet, and I want to spend some time talking about that really quick. So verb phrases are simple predicates or verbs that consist of 2 or more words, and the words are called verb phrases. A verb phrase consists of a main verb. Remember, a verb is something you can do, or it's a state of being, and then a helping verb. Common helping verbs are words like as, is, am, was, are, were, been, do, does, did, have, had, has, may, might, can, could, should, would, will. So a verb phrase is the verb plus any of those helping verbs. So what you're going to do today, first of all, is to underline the verb phrase in each sentence on the first page of that worksheet. If you'd rather use a highlighter, you're welcome to do so. You do need to do the application section, which is the page 12 of that worksheet packet. Make sure you do the writing so I can be sure that you understand verb phrases before we take our test on Wednesday. As always, there's a couple of grammar questions on your literature test. The other assignment that's new today is an exercise in discussing the story's theme on page 173 of your text. For me, that's found in the Get Ready section online. If you want to look at it online, you can. I do need you to write your answers and responses in your journal so that I can grade that. So a theme is sort of the underlying message of a story. It expresses an attitude or an underlying message about human nature. Themes are seldom directly stated. Instead, you must make inferences or logical guesses about them using evidence in the text and your own common sense. So think of these as kind of like a moral of the story. And what you're going to do in that exercise is you're going to look at 3 common subjects in literature: love, nature, and finding someone special to you. And then you need to find some evidence in the story. I want you guys to write a sentence from the story. You'll need to copy that down in your journal, and then which theme it says. So what do you think that this story says about love? What do you think that this story says about nature? And what do you think that this story says about finding someone special to you? I'll grade that when I get back to class on Wednesday. So read through this section on page 173. Fill out the chart. You're going to need to write your answers in your journal. You won't have room to write it in there. You can work with a partner, but I do expect everybody to have their own answer. And then the only other thing you guys need to do today is to spend some time reading. Your substitute should block out 20 minutes of time for quiet reading. You can listen to music as a class. You can listen to music quietly of your own. Make sure that you're not on your phone. You're not doing pencil paper homework for another class. You're not using your computer. Just spend that time enjoying reading. Today shouldn't be terribly stressful since most of it is a review of what you've already covered. As always, you can email me if you have questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. See you Wednesday.